Good evening, everybody. It's Steady Eddie here. It's Friday night, the 24th of November. Christmas is coming, and I'm looking forward to New Year when I when I head to sunny climates. It's absolutely freezing here. Never know. I mean, really, when you get older, does the cold get worse? Do you feel the cold more when you get older? I mean, I've never. This is November. I've never been so bloody cold. Anyway, if you're watching this on replay, hello, good evening, welcome, have a nice day, and thanks for joining us. Cheers. Okay, so I say hello to a few people here. First of all, Donald Trump. Nice to hear from you, Donald. Nice to hear from you, mate. Craig Mitchum's got something to say about that. Bottle Baby, good evening. Craig Mitchum, soon to be banged up, Don. Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. You know, I like him. Okay, Craig Mitchum. Yeah, we've done that, yeah. JJ is here. Chris Card, Jimmy Hot Wheels. Nice to have you guys. Seamus Doherty. Hi, Eddie, having troubled times in Ireland. The whole bloody Wales having troubled times, really. They really, really are, aren't they? I mean, yeah, oh, God almighty. Europe. The wonderful continent, the continent which most of the world's history stems from. I mean, they've let it get that way, haven't they? Europe, France isn't France anymore. Italy isn't Italy anymore. Britain's not Britain anymore. Ireland, well, you're having trouble there as well, mate. You know, sorry to hear it. Anyway, Ivan is here. Nice to have you. David Marchant. Evening, Eddie, in chat. Hope all is tickety-boo. Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, I don't know whether it's a change in the cold weather or whatever, but I haven't been feeling 1,000,000% the last week. But, good times are coming. Wayne Davidson, nice to hear from you, mate. I hope all's well. Vince Webb, Eddie sleeping rough. Okay, yeah, it was hilarious. That was Carl Day. Evening, guys. Carl Day is in Manchester, for a frosty cold Manchester. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm in southern England, and don't believe what they say. You know, southern England's warmer than northern England. Load of crap. Bloody freezing there, freezing. Anyway, I'm drinking my hot chocolate. Oh, perfect for the cold winter's night. Joseph Darrock is here. First name, second name. Okay. Anders Bergman, nice to hear from you. Toby Price is in Chonburi, which is, sort of, Thailand, sort of Pattaya way, isn't it? Off to bed soon. Well, it would be about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I hope you've had a good night, mate. Anyway, good for you. John Quayle is here. Morning, Ed. Looking forward to another Saturday morning live stream here in Bristol. Yeah, you're 12 hours ahead of us. I mean, do you know what? Right now, at this moment in time, I just want to go to a sunny climate. I want to go somewhere warm where I can step out the door and I'm wearing shorts and t-shirts and it's nice and warm and I can, I can hang around of an evening time, without shivering to death. That's where I want to be right now. Dave Pye, nice to hear from you. Delayed Dave, nice to hear from you. Yeah, let's see. Dave Epi, temperature has dropped big time here in the highlands of Arizona. I'd like to see Arizona and all those American places. I really, really would. And let's see. Guilty traveler, evening, counting the days till wheels up this island. I sure am 51 days. You're going in 51 days. So when's that? When is that? That's about 40. That's about the 10th of January, something like that. Good for you, mate. Anyway, good for you. Brian Street's here. John Mitz, good evening. Guilty traveler. We're all so excited for you to follow your dream. I'm excited as well. I'm excited. I'll tell you why I'm excited. Simply because for the first time in history. No, I'm not going to sing that Weather Girl song. For the first time in history, I will be a full-time YouTuber. as opposed to a part-time one, which is what I've been for about the last 6 years. I mean, only really part-time. I've done okay if you consider it's part-time, but really there's a whole, issues we talked about there, about YouTube. I mean, the thing, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, a travel channel is not necessarily the best channel to have, simply because when you're not traveling, it's difficult to make videos. I mean, if you're traveling, unless you're traveling all the time, then it's difficult to make videos. I mean, for a large part of the year, you'll put your channel on hold or end up doing bloody live streams like I'm doing now. Whereas, from January, I'll be living in Southeast Asia full time. I'll be able to make videos 52 weeks in a year. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a whole new ball game. Keep you posted about that. Oh, lovely. What one hit wonder, nice to hear from you. Daniel Mills, Britistan, well, something like that. Let's see. NW Stevie, wow, really a week since the last live chat? Love it. A week. Yeah, it's passed over. It's passed over. Well, your bloody life passes over, doesn't it? Gwiggles NZ, nice to hear from you, mate. Wayne Davidson is off to the land of smiles. He'll be there for Christmas. 3 weeks of the smiles there. Can't wait. I bet you can. I was in Phnom Penh, Cambodia last Christmas. Wasn't I? Yeah, 3 weeks. Oh, absolutely wonderful. I'll be there in the new year. I might catch up. Might just catch up at you, Wayne, because I think our paths will cross there anyway. But good for you, mate. Wells 32 is off to Vietnam in 11 days. Great, terrific. Okay, great. I wouldn't mind seeing Vietnam again. Paul Hoskin, will you be getting a checkup before you go, or wait for the nurse bar girls to sort you out? Probably the second one. To be honest with you, I'm not 100%. I haven't been feeling, I had a couple of nosebleeds the last week. I don't know where they've come from. I don't think it's too serious, but I've had a couple of, I don't normally, first time I've had nosebleeds since I was a teenager. And, apparently it's, if you get a nosebleed, then, it's not that bad. They can just indicate a couple of other things, but it's not really serious unless you're getting it regularly. Well, I've had a few nosebleeds in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, it's concerned me. You never know what's happening. I've lost weight, which I'm very, very pleased. I've been off the booze for nearly 8 months now. But what's a checkup going to do? I mean, because it's not going to stop me from going abroad. I mean, do you have faith in the national health? I mean. I'm going to talk again about this issue of health insurance. But one thing I'm not going to be doing is staying in the UK simply to be close to the national health, because I don't think the national health is all of that. I mean, if I need a serious operation for anything, I doubt I'd bloody get it here. I may as well take a chance and go abroad and get my own health insurance and deal with it there. Davy Pie, nice Welsh, okay. Bottle Baby, Cambodia sounds good right now. I wonder if I'm just going to pull that forward, the teensy bit. Cambodia sounds good right now. I wonder if even Snooky is welcome. I don't know about Snooky. I haven't heard any good reports about that for a long time. But I'm looking forward to Siam Reap. Siam Reap's an excellent little town. Really, 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 really is. I like Siam Reap. I'm looking forward to that. Chris Card, go to Pat's. Yeah, I'll be in Pattaya in January. Who's that? Richie NY. If you want, I can offer a free hotel for you in Bangkok. Well, I'm not really planning on going to Bangkok. It's not on the menu just yet. But thanks for the offer anyway. Side bands, good evening. Okay, nice to hear from you. Ivan went to Tromsø, Norway for the weekend. Pint of beer, 10 quid. Stunning scenery though. Northern Lights were epic. Yeah, I mean, why is it that countries like that are so bloody expensive for beer? Pint of beer, 10 quid. I mean, the thing is, The thing is, I mean, I would have said beforehand when I had an alcohol dependency, I wouldn't be able to go somewhere like that. Whereas now I could go there and not drink alcohol. But then we're still in seeing it. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Sure, it's a lovely place. Well, good for you anyway. £10 for a pint of beer sounds bloody terrible. Up to me. Ed, did you get the Wise app sorted out yet? No, I haven't got the Wise app sorted out yet. I haven't actually done it on my phone. I've done it on my laptop, but I am getting used to using the Wise. I've managed to put Thai baht in there. I've been able to convert it to Thai baht. And can you just remember what benefits is the Wise app for me? Because I can get it on online anyway. But it's I was going to say, yeah, I put Thai baht and US dollars in there, and I'm getting used to my Wise account. One thing I will tell you after I've drank a little bit of this. Oh, lovely. Yeah, what I did, what I did at the weekend, last weekend, I moved some money from my main UK account into the Wise account. I moved a little bit, and then I moved a significant amount. And then my British bank, they stopped it. They put a hold on it. And basically, I needed to phone up the fraud office because the fraud office has stepped in because they've done this before. If they think they've noticed some unusual activity in the account. So I phoned the guy up, and the guy was actually on a Saturday afternoon, and he was actually at home. He was investigating fraud from his home. He was very, very down to earth and chatty. But I explained to him the reason I needed a Wise account abroad is because I needed a secondary account other than my main UK account for that very reason, in case it gets stopped, because my card, once it got stopped in Vietnam and once in Thailand, and it really, really does cause you a lot of inconvenience. And that's why if my main account does get stopped again for any reason, it's good to have the Wise account as a backup. And it seems to be going fairly well. It seems I'm getting the gist of it anyway. Mayfair Carpenter, I just subscribed to me, I hope. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for that, mate. Anyway, I'll drink to that. I'll drink a hot chocolate to that. Lovely stuff. Thanks, mate. Anyway, Chris Card, you moving for good? Like, yeah, absolutely. I'm planning on heading abroad for good. Wells 32. It was a choice: Blackpool or Vietnam in 11 days' time. It was a hard choice, Eddie. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it was. I know which one I'd choose, and it wouldn't be that one with a bloody stick of rock either. John Quayle, Ed, if you went to YouTube, do you think you would still be moving to Southeast Asia? That's an interesting question, because I love my YouTube channel, and for the reason I told you, I will be becoming a full-time YouTuber as opposed to a part-time one, which I'm really thrilled about that. Would I still be moving to Southeast Asia? Yeah, probably. I probably would do, but you can't really think like that. I mean, YouTube's now part of my life now. I like my YouTube channel, and I would still be there anyway. I'd still be moving out there anyway, definitely. Yeah, because I mean, it's a great part of the world. But Bottle Baby, anything more on real concrete plans? Well, not really. I mean, my flight is concrete. My National Express ticket to Heathrow Airport is concrete. The hotels are a boot in Pattaya. Yeah. But the thing is, the thing is, I don't want to plan to. I plan for the first month out there. When I'm out there, I'll have plenty of time. I'll have all the time in the world. I really, really will. There's no rush whatsoever. There's no rush whatsoever. So when you say concrete plans, I'm not going to work things out for the next few years. Take it as it comes. Because don't forget, Southeast Asia, they're changing all the time. Look at the way Thailand's changing. They're all, people are running scared now because they're planning on taxing YouTubers, and they're getting a bit shirty about about people having work permits and all this kind of stuff. So it's hard to make a concrete plan in a country like that because they're constantly changing. It's the same with Cambodia. But I'm going. That's all I know. Toby Price, 20 Celsius at night here in North Chonburi. I have long sleeves and long breaks on. Good for you, mate. Anyway, that sounds like my kind of temperature. Cool. Stephen Casper, nice to hear from you. Ginger Joe, good evening. Kiev Barnes, Eddie, I asked you before. Eddie, I asked you before how much you have saved for Asia without a response. I don't know why this question upset you. Well, then I'll tell you. It doesn't upset me. It's just I just don't answer it simply because I don't reveal my personal details over the internet. I don't really see why I should do that. I mean, I've made enough videos with a fair bit of information. I like to think that some of the videos, or a lot of the videos, have given useful information to people. But with regards to my own personal finances, I don't really think that comes. I think that's my business. That's my business. I mean, you're not saying how much should you save for Asia. You're actually asking me how much have I personally saved. Well, that's my business. You know. And I'll tell you the reason. The reason for that. There's a number of reasons, probably, but one of the reasons is that the people that you meet in Southeast Asia, a lot of those people you meet are great people, expats. They're affluent and they're good people and they have good lives, and it's great to meet them. You also meet quite a few of the other type. You meet a few owl asses. Those who've read my book, 5 Go to Pattaya, will know what an owl ass is because I do explain it in the book. And basically, there's a few of those, and if they think that you've got money, then you'll be a target. I mean, if I retired abroad with lots of wedge in my pocket, everyone who's got some shady little 2-bit business will want me to invest in it. Everyone who needs a lend of bloody 20 quid will be tapping me for a lend. I'd rather just people think that I'm skint personally. I'd rather think that I'd rather people think that if you want to think that I've got plenty of money, then go ahead. If you want to think that I'm skint, then go ahead and think that as well. But at the end of the day, my personal finances are my business. And you never know who's watching over the internet. You never know. Anyway, Mayfair Carpenter, have you been to Malta? No, I haven't. I don't think I'll be going there now, but I believe it's a nice little place. Chris Card is off the booze. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Martin Ryder, good evening. Nice to hear from you, mate. Martin Ryder knows what an owl ass is because he's read my book. Nice to hear from you, mate. Oh, by the way, on the subject of my book, 5 Go to Pattaya, I would like to give a big thanks to all those people who posted some very, very good reviews about the book. I've had a good response, so a big thanks to all of those people. Really, really do appreciate that. Anyway, Dave Pye almost quit all. And Anto 501, even I booked my flight out this week, wheels down in Bangkok, and just in time for New Year's. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I'm just hoping that my flight, you start to get worried about it when you're having airfare for a while. When did I book it? It was a couple of months ago, something like that. And it's in the bag. Yeah, it's in the bag. I mean, the worst nightmare, was all of a sudden I get an email saying, sorry, but, your flight's cancelled, or it's this, that, and the other, or I can do without that. I just want to be on that flight on time in the new year. That's all I want. Let's see. Davey Pye, I lost almost all desire to drink alcohol, saving dollars. Good, yeah, good for you, mate. Good for you. Fat Boy Slim, Steady Eddie, looking forward to your Thailand blogs. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to making it. I mean, the thing is, I will be having a whole new, fresh outlook. You know, when I get abroad, and I'm hoping to make a different type of vlog. Some of the old stuff that I did on YouTube, and there's about 570 videos, or so, if you include the live streams, whatever. Some of the old stuff I've done is old stuff, so it might be time to start doing something. One of the things I'd like to do a bit more of is maybe interview some bar owners and you know, people who've got interest. One of the videos I done on it was that place High Rollers. That's now got 70,000 views, which is quite not the second one. The second one didn't do so well, but the first video done actually done quite well. That did, and yeah, you know, so you know, I'd like to do a little bit more on that sort of stuff. There's other sides of YouTube which I don't want to be doing. I don't want to be, yeah, you know, craftily shoving a camera where it shouldn't be shoved. You know what I mean? It's so it will be a different type of blog. You know, you have to move with the times. K-Pax, nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. Maybe worth opening a Thai bank account. Yeah. Okay, I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But yeah, you're quite right there. Yeah, in time. Yeah, that would be a good idea. That anyway. Nice to hear from you, K-Pax. Yeah, Martin Ryder, nice cold beer and Moretti going down a treat here. Okay, beer and Moretti, that's the Italian beer. I had that when I was in Romania. Yeah, it's nice there. All right, have a nice, enjoy it anyway. Cats and Good Coffee is here. McLaren is here. Nice to hear from you guys. K-Pax, they knew your money was going to be spent on Soy 6, Eddie. Yeah. That's about it. That's why they stopped me bank account. Yeah, they thought, yeah, you're probably right there. No, I will be spending a bit of it there, I'm sure. Thai boy, that Wise account, you can only take out 100 quid for 1 month. No, I think I've got an ATM card there. I think you can take out, I think it's about 200 quid a month before you get charged. But at least you won't get charged the conversion rate, because it's already converted into Thai baht. I've already done that from my UK bank. I've converted, the money to Thai baht. So you won't get charged the conversion rate. You'll just get charged the ATM fee. But you can still use the Wise as a debit. Oh, no, I'm sure I can still. Well, whatever. It's confused me. I'm just getting used to using it. I'm sure people will tell me what it's good for. Paul Hoskin, the cleaning ladies of Soy Cowboy. You need to clean your mind, Paul. Well stated. Use a post office travel card. I've never considered that. Let's see. Where am I now? Jay Easy. What about the Wise debit card? What about the Wise debit card? I think that's what I've got, isn't it? Isn't that what I've got? I've got the Wise debit card. You know, I've transferred money from my UK account into that one, and I've converted it into quite easily, and it was quite easy the way I've done it, into Thai baht and US dollars. So I've got the debit card. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, Martin, right. My local is selling Carlin Black Label for £2.50 a pint. Not my normal beer, but it's rude not to oblige. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when somebody mentioned, the chappie in Norway mentioned £10 a pint. I mean, England is, it's probably a lot cheaper than a lot of other European countries in this day and age. I think Cheap Charlie, when he came to England, I think he said he was surprised at how cheap it was. Well, I know someone who's just come back from America, for the last month, California way, and said that it's ridiculously expensive there. Bottle Baby, have you come up with a drinking plan? I've come up with a drinking plan. Yeah, I have actually discussed that on videos. Yeah, I have discussed. I can control it. That's the important. I'm pretty sure that when I hit the warm climate of Pattaya. That I think I'll be having a beer. I think I will be having a beer, but I've been off it long enough now to know that I'm not dependent on it anymore. But I will be going other times when I'm away from the tourist days. I will be going long times without beer, and you know. So I think I can control it now. I think I can anyway. Kipax, if you're going to live in Southeast Asia, open a bank account over there. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, absolutely. I will open a Thai bank account. It's not urgent just yet. When the time comes, I think I will sort that one out. Yeah. McLaren F1, been watching the Andrew Tate versus Piers Morgan interview. Tate's a fascinating guy. He's a bit sapper. I agree with probably 50% what he says, but I think he's looking at. I'd seen a bit of that interview, but it went on for a bit long, so I switched it off. You agree with about 50% of what he said, but you don't agree with the other 50%. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't have an interest in him, to be honest with you. Let's see, Pattaya, you book your flight. Yeah, booked it already. Jay Easy, congrats on your retirement, Ed. I'm making a move to a rompy bumpy paradise. Okay, fair dues. Kipax, that's not like the kind of that's a Paul Hoskin comment. That is, you want to go as a partners. You want to be the Markham and Wise or the two Ronnies of the live streams. Well stated. I'm getting the flexi bus to Heathrow, Eddie. The flexi bus, I'm getting the National Express because that's cheap enough. Let's see. Quickles, moving to Thailand with a YouTube channel is a blessing. It would be the end of May if I moved to Thailand and I had nothing to focus on apart from having a good time. Yeah, that's good because my YouTube channel, that will keep me. I've got plenty to do, plenty to do. Not a problem. And also I write books as well if anyone's interested. Yeah, what's this? Nick Ross, I'm sure you have read then. He sold the film rights to some of them and made a killing. Look, not selling the film rights, Ed. He can put you in touch with Christopher Moore if you want. What is that comment? I'm sure you have read them. He sold the film rights to some of them and made a killing. I'm not quite sure who you're talking about there, but anyway, thanks anyway, Nick. McLaren, 20 Celsius, wow, freezing. Cats and good coffee. Eddie, moved to Dublin instead. I have heard that there's a lot of action over there in the moment. Just sad the way that Europe has come. I'm just sad the way that it's come. All these great European cities are now not the way that they were, but it's we talk a lot about that on the other channel. Paul Hoskin, the bar girls so kind and considerate. They always let you keep 100 bar for the taxi. Oh, Jesus. David Coleman. Hi, Eddie. Nice to hear from you, David Coleman. It's been out of the chat for a long time. Hi, Eddie. I decided to join the chat. You have my permission to tell the guys about all the Havana photos I sent you. About all the Havana photos that you sent me, David. Where are they again? I'm looking at one of them now. Jesus, I'm bashing the bishop over that photo there, David. My God, that's filthy. That is filthy. Oh my God, explicit. Good for you, mate. And good for you. That's good for you. David Coleman is in Havana, and he's having a bit of bump and grind and good old heave-ho. He's been having his fun out there. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I mean, Havana. Honestly, I went there many years ago, and I always swore that I'd go there again, and somehow I've never gotten around to it. But Havana is a great place, and David's report. Maybe you'd like to come on one of these nights and tell us all about it. About Havana. We'll try and sort something like that out. Anyway. The road ahead, off to Southeast Asia for 3 months. Non-pen Christmas game. Yeah, I was in. I was in. I was in non-pen for Christmas. Yeah, last year. Yeah, NWC. I can only imagine the excitement of getting on a flight with a single ticket, knowing you have no plans of coming back to the UK. I'm very happy for your new life and future. Good luck, mate. Well, at my age, you never know how much future you've got. I mean, we all know people who've dropped dead, and in their 50s and 60s. You can drop dead anytime. So, I just want to drop dead in a sunny climate. You know what I mean? Yeah, Chris Card. There's a lot of broke farangs in Thailand. Yeah, there are, and I've come across a few. I have met. There's a few scoundrels in Thailand. There are a few of those broke farangs, scoundrels in Thailand, and that is the main reason why I don't give out my personal finances over the internet. It's my business. And and if I make the wrong person, I'll just say, I'm bloody skint, mate. Can't help you. Yeah, no can do, no money here. Yeah, you're quite right. There is a lot of them. Yeah, two cats travel. Want to meet for the bubble tea with me and my girlfriend? We are skint up for it, okay? McLaren F1, good boot up. Love the segues to the boot. 5 go to Rwanda. that's about bloody. You never even got one going to Rwanda, did you, on that aeroplane? David Coleman, Category Coffee. I just got back from 2 weeks in Havana. It was heaven. He had a good time. David was being sending me lots of Facebook messages about his hotel and about even the view from the balcony. And he's met some nice ladies there. He's had a wonderful time there. Good for you, David. Good for you. And that's only 4 hours away from where he lives in Canada. So good for you, mate. Paul C. Eddie, anytime to Thailand. Let me 20 quid. No. Chris Club, thank you. Dante, six. What accommodation are you getting, and roughly how much is the rent buying price? I'm not going to buy a property abroad. I've done that. I've had it in the past. I had a property abroad, and it's not an experience that I want to repeat. I mean, there's too many rules and too much stress involved. So I've no plans. I mean, I'll be renting a nice little apartment in Thailand, but also in Cambodia. I'm going to spend a lot of time in Cambodia. I don't think it's any secret by now. I'm going to be divide my time between Thailand and Cambodia. They're the 2 countries that I'm targeting. And I've seen them. You can get a nice apartment for what 300, 300 a month, something like that, very, very cheaply. I don't know. I haven't picked anything out yet. Paul Hoskin, you could buy some land and grow sugar beet. No, that's not the kind of work that I want. Bazefa, why should Ed reveal his finances? Rude to ask. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Wells 32. Eddie, you're never skint when you wear a ski mask in the bank. Oh, okay, fair enough. Tulip, an owl ass. It's not spelled like that, but that's how they pronounce it. An owl ass. It's a Liverpool phrase. You meet some owl asses. Borrowers. People who pull a fast one on you, people who let you down. Borrowers, owl asses. I met a few of them in me time, and that's why I keep quiet about my finances. If I come across an owl ass, I just say I'm skint, mate. No money here. Yeah, David Coleman, if any of the guys want to know the local cost now in Havana by the hour, by the night, and by the week, just let me know. I did all today. Well, perhaps you'd like to But yeah, perhaps I'll message you. Maybe you'd like to come on one of these days or nights, and I've got StreamYards here, and I don't really use it that much nowadays. But if you want to come in and tell, you'd be welcome as a guest. Absolutely. Yeah. Toby Price, want to know your money, nosy buggers, yeah? Martin Ryder, yeah, Owl's ass, yeah, that's it. It's not how you pronounce it, but that's it. Sorry, it's not how you spell it, but that's how you pronounce it. Everyone in Liverpool knows that word for the wrong reasons. Gwiggles and said, I don't even talk to my mates and my family about my finances. Amazes me randoms on the internet expect that. Yeah, exactly. Gibbo. Hi, Ed. Hope you're well. Just tuned in. Headed to Pattaya in a week for 2 months. Oh, good for you. Is your book going to be released as an audio book at any point? I've no plans for that at the moment. But seeing as you mentioned it, seeing as you mentioned it,
Hi guys, Steady
no,
Eddie
no,
here.
no, no,
Just
no,
a quick...
no, no. No, that's a bloody video. That is. That's a video. That's a video. That is. Where are you? This is the book. Anyway, this is the book that and I've had some really, really good reviews. Somebody told me they read the book on the way to on the airplane. I've had some very, very good reviews, so thanks for that. I think I made a mistake, advertising with Amazon.com. I think I should have chosen Amazon UK because it's a very British humour. But it's getting good reviews. It's the start of something good. I am planning my second book anyway. So it's called 5 Goes to Pattaya by Edward Sweeney, and it's available on Amazon. And it's only about the price of fish and chips if anyone's interested. Anyway. No plans for an audio version. Not just yet, anyway. Vulcan. I hope from rich to skin pretty quick. Great memories. I hope from rich to skin pretty quick. Great memories, though. Okay. I think you mean Do you mean you went from rich to skin pretty or whatever? Well, there's your Eddie Spycam vlog from Soy 6. I mean, the thing with Pattaya, it's not really the easiest place to make videos unless you use a hidden camera, you don't show your own face, or you have no plans to make any YouTube ad revenue. Pattaya is not really the best place to make videos. I mean, I will not be doing a spy cam from somewhere like Soy 6. Because there's enough people I meet in the bars, they wouldn't like it if I did that. The girls wouldn't like it. If I'm going to put girls on the screen, then it's only I will do it with their permission. So I mean, the thing is, all of that spy cam from that's all being done. You've probably seen 1,000 videos like that already. So I really don't think that you need me to make stuff like that. Yeah, let's see. McClaniff one. Cats, not the sniffles. I gave myself food poisoning the other day. Oh, get better soon, mate. Get better soon. Let's see. Bottle baby. I want to open a Thai bank account to hide money. Okay, fair enough. Kipax, Eddie, any news on the memberships on YouTube or something else? I'll tell you what I have been looking. I don't know I'll be looking into that, but what I have been looking is doing a website. But I mean, it's a little bit beyond me, that a website, but I do want to make videos which will not be allowed on YouTube. Also, there's another reason. If I've got any doubts about the girls, I'd rather put them on a website because at least then, their family and Isan isn't going to see it. You know what I mean? But I think I might sometime in the future begin a website anyway. But I I'm not really that clued up. I'm not like that technologically minded. It takes a little bit for me to do one of those. Bangkok University, awful. Cats and good coffee. Steady Eddie Travels. Hi, Eddie. I've seen lately many videos of expats talking about Cambodia, in particular the city that you like, Siem Reap. Condos for $80 per month over there. Madness. Well, I mean, I've never rented a condo in Siem Reap. I've been there many times, but I would say, off the top of my head, $80, you are not going to get anything good for $80. You'll probably get something that you wouldn't want to stay in. For $80 a month, you'll get something that's worth $80. So I wouldn't recommend that. But I think really, I mean, if you want something reasonable, you might be looking at maybe $250 to $300 a month. That would get you something very, very livable in Siem Reap. And I like Siem Reap. I think it's a great little town, and I'm really looking forward to being there. Hard Tulip keeps insulting me, doesn't he? Hard Tulip, Ed is a Scouse Tory. Okay. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, Paul Hoskin, the 4 questions you ask a bar girl before a massage. Well, you're confusing bar girls with massage girls there. The 4 questions you ask a bar girl before a massage. I think you've got a bit convoluted there, haven't you, Paul? Steve O. Smith, why is charging for taking money out as well as the ATM fee? Most debit cards have a horrible conversion fee. Local bank account is the way to go. Yeah, okay. I'll sort all that later. For now, the whys are my at least. I don't just have one account anymore. I've got 2 accounts now. I can transfer money from my UK account into my Wise account. At least I know how to do that anyway. And also, most importantly, the conversation that I had with the chappie from the fraud office, at the bank, was, listen, I made it clear to him, look, I'm going abroad for a very, very long time. I didn't say, permanently. I said for a very long time. And I want to put on a note, don't stop my bloody card when I'm abroad like you did last time. So he's put a note on that, knows the script, and it's all cool. Kipax, I have a Starling bank account for travels, which is good to use. You see, I'd never even heard of Starling until somebody mentioned it. Here, I know that Jeff Carter, the great Jeff Carter, he mentioned in one of his videos Revolut. He's got a Revolut account. He did recommend a Revolut account. The one that I can't have too many accounts. The one that I've opted for is a Wise account, and I haven't fully explored its uses yet. But a Starling, I haven't really, I haven't really investigated that one. Yeah, that's it. Steve O. Smith, an agent can open an account for you in Pattaya for 3,000 baht. Well, that's interesting. I mean, 3,000 baht, if it takes away all the hassle, that isn't so bad, is it? Kiki and Jasmine, nice to have you, mate. Dublin is calm tonight, but how long will it last? Well, my thoughts are with them. Martin Ryder, Simon Wilson's last video in Washington paid $67 for an umbrella. The USA's gone hyper expensive. This is what I heard. I mean, the chappie that I was talking to the other day, just come back from California, said it's so expensive. The McMaster who I watch a lot, when he's done his American stuff, Jesus, the cost of food, even fast food, is ridiculous. I don't think America's on the cards for me anytime soon. David Coleman, Eddie, I'm going back to Cuba in February for another 2 weeks of fun. Oh my God, where are we again? Where are we again? Where are we again? Let me have another look. Let me have another gander at those photos. Oh my God! Oh my! You want to see the photos David Coleman has sent me on the internet on Messenger? Oh my God Almighty! That is a very very cheeky photograph. She looks like a very very hot lady here. Oh my God Almighty! Well, good for you, David. David, I'm really really thrilled that you've had such a good time and you enjoyed yourself, and it's so good that you're going back there soon. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Come on on a live stream sometime and tell us all about it. I mean, if you can come on tonight, maybe even tonight, I could drop you the link on Facebook. And do you have access to a camera or anything? You can come on tonight and tell us all about it. John Mitch, Argentina in the supermarkets, bottles of Malbec wine, 85 pence. Beer, 440 CL, 35 pence. Restaurant, massive steak meals with beer, $12. That's bloody. I've been to Argentina and you know, the steak, the wine and the steak is what I remember best. I actually thought it didn't really excite me. It was a pleasant place, Argentina, but I didn't think it was the essential South America. And I couldn't really get into it. I went to Buenos Aires, Bariloche, it's a Salta and quite a few other places. And the people in Argentina, it seemed like a good country. It's not a country that if you don't know where you're going, it's not a country that you can just turn up there with a guidebook and start enjoying yourself and living it up instantly. You really, really do need you know, to know where you're going and what you're doing. And I couldn't really get into that country. I did in Brazil. I mean, Brazil, I kind of fell into Brazil without a problem. But Argentina, it never really done it for me. But that does sound bloody good. Having said that, they've got a bit of a leader now. Haven't they got a new prime minister who's you know, he wants our islands back or something like that. Yeah, David Coleman, Mark Ryder. That was one thing I really had a problem with the food. That's in Cuba. Yeah, I know what you mean. They have that bloody awful black bean rice, don't they? The food is not really very good in Cuba, I seem to recall. Yeah, Eddie goes, David Coleman, the food in Havana was terrible. I lost about 20 pounds. You see, that's not good, is it, David? I mean, the thing is, you know, even if you have a good time there, but if the food's crap, then that's not good because food is a very, very important part. I mean, you know, when I have a meal, I want to enjoy that meal. I want that meal leaving me. I mean, you know, that I feel that I enjoyed that. I do not want to go to a place, even if it's got lots of other good things going for it, where the food is terrible. So, you know, that's not good. Peter Mack, I own a pub in Cape Town. The price of pint in my place is £1.65. Okay, that's terrific. Listen, guys. I mean, Peter Mack, send me a Facebook request if you're on Facebook, and I'll, you know, come on and tell us about these things. We have these really, really interesting people in the chat. I should really get more people to come on and tell us about all of this. David Coleman, you want to come on and if you want me to send you the link, if you want me to send you the link, I can do that. And you tell us about Cuba. Peter Mack, if you want to tell us about Cape Town, if you send me a message on Facebook, you know, Messenger, then you know, you can come on and tell us all about it if you want. You'd be most welcome. Let me see. Mark Hughes, just booked and pay for the flight in early January. Why did they tell you I'd advise to reconfirm 3 days before travel? It's paid, so obviously I wanted to reconfirm 3 days before. Which airline does that, or which company does that? Because they're not. I haven't had that. for a long time. I mean, in the past, many years ago, I had that with other countries, but I've never really had that problem with Thailand. So which company is that? Nick Ross. Christopher Moore writes books about Asia. He made a killing selling the film rights. I'm not familiar with that one, but that's good to know anyway. That is good to know. Kev Bound says Dublin is destroyed, as is Europe. That's why the riot started. Okay. John Quayle. Ed, is the other channel finished? The other channel is not finished. It's just that right now, at this moment in time, I've got quite a bit going on. I'm making, still making plans for my big move, which is only, what's in the new year. It's going to come up. So I've had to lessen the stuff that I'm doing on YouTube and other things. The other channel's not fit. Oh, that'll be coming. That'll be coming back. It will be. We'll be making a comeback. Kipax, let us all say. Oh yeah, David Coleman. They want to see that picture of your Cuban beard. They want to see that picture. For my eyes only. I'm the lucky one. Martin Ryder, my mate shagged a Cuban hotel chambermaid in return for the Marks and Spencer jump. Oh my God. Was he overcharged? No, that's some gorgeous Cuban bears. There are some lovely, and I tended to find they're very, very solid, nice big titties and all that kind of stuff. Lovely stuff. Yeah, let's see. Stainsy, hey, can you take your Commonwealth Blue Pill prescription over to Asian pharmacies? Anyone else want to answer that one? Fizak, I don't think there'll be much of a high season in Pattaya this year. We don't know yet. We've had this conversation. We have this conversation every year. Well, I mean, I know that they've got the fireworks festival this weekend, and it looks like the roads are absolutely rammed. I don't know. I'm not much of a high season. We don't know. We don't really know. I mean, you hear stuff about tourism being 25% down there, and this is why. Well, the problem is that Thailand is dithering, aren't they, over this visa? They keep saying we're thinking of letting tourists have a 60-day visa, and then they're saying we might let them have a 90-day one, but nothing's confirmed. Let them tell us when it begins, and by the time I get out there in the new year, if all of a sudden they've changed to a 90-day visa on arrival, as Malaysia has, then I'll stay in Thailand for 90 days. If it's less than that, then, I probably won't stay there as long. I'll go to Cambodia. They need to get their act together, really. Nick Ross, Havana is way better than Thailand for women. For women, okay, fair enough. Yeah, John Mitch, if you want a European-style city without the Islamic influence, the Buenos Aires is the place to go. I never thought of it that way, but yeah, absolutely, fair play. Catigo Coffee, do not drop dead, Eddie. We need you. Okay, thank you. You thought, when do you head off, Eddie? In the new year. Not long now. Kiki and Jasmine McClanahan, it was time to shorten my name. I'll be leaving for the Philippines in July. I'll only be spending about 3 months a year in Ireland. Time to enjoy life in a warm climate. Oh, well, best of luck to you. Keep us posted. I mean, the thing is, I need more people to come on and really, which I'm not using StreamYard to follow me. David Coleman, you're welcome to come on and tell us about Cuba. The chappie, in South Africa can come on and tell us about that. You're welcome. Drop me a line on Facebook and all that. And, come on, tell us all about it. You're most welcome. John Mitch. I want to drop dead while having a drink in one hand, a joint in the other, and a bar girl giving me a BJ. Okay, you can do that on Soy 6, mate. You can do it on Soy 6. Telecom, nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. Hope all's well. Telecom, how's things in Minnesota? Has it got really cold, snowy? Yeah. I mean, we're cold here. We haven't got any snow, but it's cold enough here. Nice to hear from you anyway. David Coleman, I'm living my life to the fullest. I could just drop dead tomorrow or even drop dead sitting on the toilet. Oh, yeah, that's not a good way to go. I don't want to go that way. Welsh Pete, why go to Pattaya now? Because it's still a bloody good place. It's a good place. Why feels low. Z Bow, nice to hear from you, mate. Z Bow. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Eddie, fake or real breast? Oh no, mine are real. They're real, mate. Solid. Oh, you mean a real breast? I like real ones, definitely. Unless, of course, occasionally you'll see a girl who's flat chested, and you'll think, maybe she should. Maybe it'd be an idea if she got a bit of silicon titties and all that, but I must admit, real ones. Do you know something? I have encountered some girls. I mean, I knew a Cuban girl. I used to call her Dolly Parton. If you'd met her, then you'd know why. And I got to know her really, really well. This lovely Cuban girl, and she had massive knockers. I mean, really, really big knockers. And do you know something? I could never, ever, ever figure out whether they were real or silicon, whether they were their real titties or whether they were silicon. I still couldn't fit because they felt real to me, you know what I mean? But, oh my God almighty. Gary Harmon, I'm on a limited budget, so can you do a low budget that I can live on? Well, the thing is, right now, I think somebody mentioned something about budgets before for Cambodia or whatever. Right now, at this moment in time, I cannot be given budgets out for Thailand or Cambodia because I'm not there. I was last there early this year, so things can change. But when I get out to Thailand and Cambodia, I will be doing plenty of videos on budgets and the cost of things, simply because that's what people want to know. People really, really want to know that sort of thing. So, but I can't do it right now. Paul Oscar, you can spend a few months in Spain as well as Thailand. They're both nice and warm. No, I tell you what, I'm a bit fed up, traveling continents and all that. I just want to stay in one place. Thailand and Cambodia are right next door to each other, so that'll suit me. I don't want to be doing too much, but yeah, too much of that. Yeah, hard tulip. Ed, what will you do if you end up in a wheelchair in Cambodia with the poor state and infrastructure and the hospitals, etc.? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'll wheel myself across that bridge. What will I do? I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, mate. Yeah, I mean, you can't go through, I can't say any more than that. Who's this? We've got a call here. Hello? Hello? Good evening.
Good evening. I wasn't actually expecting your phone to work.
Oh, yeah. This is Clive, yes?
Yeah, it is, mate.
Okay, nice to hear from you. Anyway, nice to hear from you. So you're planning on going to the Philippines, yes?
Next year. Sometime next year. I haven't booked there, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So what did you want to talk about? Anything? You want any questions about travel or anything like that?
Well, I'm surprised how people say that Pattaya is is busy, then it's quiet, and all the rest of it. It doesn't matter. Just go over there. Go and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, Clive, and that's exactly the attitude that I have. Yeah, I mean, what one person says it's quiet. Somebody's, I mean, personally, going to Pattaya, and I'll be spending about a month out there. I'm booked for a month in Pattaya, 4 weeks anyway. And
That sounds good. Yeah.
when I get out to Pattaya, I don't care whether there's, as long as there's enough live bands, as long as there's enough dirty massages or beds or whatever. I don't care whether it's 25% down or not. It's not going to affect me in any way.
Well, it's good. It's good because it's got you have 75% more girls, don't you? At the end of the day, 25% down.
Yeah. Let's see. So the thing is, I mean, the thing is, Clive, it's. I mean, people. I don't know. People exaggerate an awful lot, don't they? They exaggerate an awful lot. I mean, but the Thai tourism, they're the ones who should be worried. If it's 25% down, then they're obviously doing something wrong, aren't they? But also, there's a bit of a world economy going on.
From the West, it's going to be down because of electric bills, all that bollocks. Sorry. Yeah. But it's just like good. Enjoy yourself. Yes, I know the flights cost another £200 or something.
Yeah, keep talking, man. I'm just going to go and fill my glass. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think people overreact to all of that kind of stuff, don't they? They really do.
The flight costs are not overinflated. It's just that it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I can still go over to the Philippines for probably the same as I did last year.
Yeah.
£700. So it was £650. Yeah, with a short stay in Hong Kong. So that's nothing really.
Yeah.
I mean, the other side of the world, is it?
I mean, the thing is, I'm actually, I just want to get on that airplane, to be honest with you, because I'm always a bit suspicious when I don't hear about a flight for a while. I always think, what have they got planned? I'm always a little bit suspicious. I mean, I just want to get on that flight. I don't want any cancel. I hate getting bloody emails. Oh, sorry, mate, but your flight is being rearranged. Oh no, here we go. I just want to get on that flight. Yeah. In fact, I'm looking forward to the following day when I get off the flight in Bangkok. But anyway,
it's like the visas.
Yeah.
Well. I mean, what have China got now in Russia? 90-day visas, I think, is it?
Yeah.
Now, they'll soon change their tune. I mean, China. I mean, they're so disciplined, aren't they? They're so we can't go anywhere without our president or prime minister telling us what to do and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Thailand will, open up and give 90-day visas to the West at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 60-day now, is it? Is it 60-day?
They haven't confirmed anything. As far as I know, when you arrive at the airport, Bangkok airport, you'll get a visa exempt for 30 days. They are talking about a 60-day, and then they were talking about a 90-day, but they haven't actually confirmed when all of this is going to happen, you see.
They don't know their arts from their whatever.
It's happened for other countries. They've done it for the Russians, but they're not doing it for us. Yeah, let me just have a look at this. Paul C says, a well-built Welsh guy told me he had lost his bank card in Bangkok. Could he send me money using his phone? And I go to the ATM and get him cash. I had to decline. The cheeky bastard. Clive, if you had any experience with people like that, like Paul C's described, people, try and be friends with them. Next thing they want money from, they want your assistance on how they're going to get the money. It sounds like a bloody scam. I'll just read that comment out again because it's a good comment from Paul C. A well-built Welsh guy told me he had lost his bank card in Bangkok. Could he send me money using his phone? And I go to the ATM to get him cash. I had to go. I'm a cheeky bastard. I mean, if you didn't actually know this person, and
you think that
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a simp, you're going to send it to a female. You're not going to send it to a bloody male, are you?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, cheeky bastard. This is the reason why I don't discuss my finances with people. I'm not interested in anyone else's finances, and I don't want anyone to be interested in mine. Really, at the end of the day,
It's nobody's business.
yeah, absolutely.
You're here.
Yeah.
You are here for you gather subscribers for information.
Yeah.
For us to take information from you. You're a well-travelled, guy. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you're a hard-working guy.
Yeah.
On the brink of retirement.
Yeah.
And why should anybody have the entitlement of income?
Yeah.
The entitlement of knowing your income.
Yeah.
And all the rest of it. It's nobody's fucking business.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Z Bow says, Eddie, would you? Yeah, you're quite right, Clive. That's Clive. That's the way I look at it. Z Bow says, Eddie, would you pick a 25-year-old 5 or a 45-year-old 10? Oh, the second one, definitely. I like the older ones. They're definitely.
45 or 25, do you say?
He's put on it a 25-year-old 5, as in a not very good, very ordinary girl, or a 45-year-old. I'd pick a 45-year-old stunner any day.
I'd take a 25-year-old 10.
Yeah. No, let's see.
Sorry.
Okay, so anyway, where are we now? Yeah, let's see. Hard Tulip. Are you my friend or my enemy, Hard Tulip? Are you really?
I don't know. Hard Tulip friended me on Facebook, and I don't know. Hard Tulip, send me another message, like.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm on the sidelines with Hard Tulip.
Yeah. David Coleman has just given out the prices of women there. Yeah. Yeah, Martin Ryder, a bottle of wine has been decorked. The wife is gone. Have a great way. Well, Martin Ryder lives a good life. He lives a good life. He lives a good life. Yeah, you have a nice evening anyway, mate. Have a nice evening. NW Stevie, very true about owl asses, but I never met one in the Grafton. I met a few bloody owl asses in the Grafton, definitely, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, Ed.
Yeah.
South America is very interesting, isn't it? I don't know, it might be the next Thailand.
Yeah.
Because,
I travelled all through South America and I spent a fair bit of time there in those countries. Brazil's a marvel. It's marvelous, but it's a place, the countries that you go there more for the culture, for the landscape and whatever. It's the culture, the landscape.
Puerto Rico's interesting.
I haven't been there, but I've been to, a lot of South American countries and Central America. Brazil is magnificent. That is the most colourful place, and the women are wonderful. But the thing about South America, it's not a place where you feel as relaxed as you do in Southeast Asia. I mean,
and the women look after themselves, like in Asia.
Yeah.
They look after their bodies. It's not like the West, is it? Where just let themselves go, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Derek Wilson, what fees are you intending doing if you're going to be travelling between two countries with the 180-day rule for Thailand? Well, basically, I won't be spending more than 180 days in either country. It's also, and there's no secret about this, when I do YouTube, I earn from YouTube. And apparently, if you stay more than 180 days in these countries, then they want to start taxing you. So I'll probably leave each of those countries before 180 days, and I'll split the difference. I haven't fully decided just yet, but it seems to me that Cambodia is the easiest country. Thailand's the awkward one. It's
also Thailand is more interested in taxing foreigners.
Yeah.
They're getting on the boat now, aren't they?
McLaren F1. Where's Gaz? Hope he hasn't been nailed by the cartels or nabbed for robbing supermarkets in South America.
Where was he the other day? He was South America, wasn't he?
He was in Mexico, I mean, Gaz has got a really inspiring story. He started his life dressing up as a woman, going shoplifting in Asda.
Robin Tesco's.
Right, yeah, Robert, and then he ended up being a hitman for the Mexican cartel. He's lived a very, very colourful life, you know. Be nice to hear from him soon. Yeah, Ian Barnes says, I booked a second trip for me in 2024. Booked a business BA flight to Madrid in late March. Then by train to a beautiful town called Cuenca for a night or two. Then by train to Valencia for maybe one night. Okay, oh, good for you, mate. Good. That sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Nice to hear from you, Ian. Let me just, oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus, God almighty. Let's see. What's it? Category coffee. Etty, even if you do not say how much money you have, Thai women know you are very rich because you always wear Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, do I? Do I really, really wear? I don't bloody think so. So I tell you, I do remember the Thai bear mentioned that. It was a massage girl in Bangkok, a soapy massage girl, and she was gorgeous. She was absolutely gorgeous. She was absolutely lovely. And I remember once I wanted to give her a little tip, and I pulled out this plastic bag that I used to carry my money in a plastic bag. And she looked at it and said, "Is that your Louis Vuitton?" You know, I think it was the first time I'd heard that name.
My soon-to-be ex-wife, I'm still getting bloody divorced after like pretty much 18 months, but I rang them. Well, no, I was on a chat today with the divorce and family court place. Yeah. But they're still. I swear they've lost everything. Basically, I sent them everything, all the rest of it. But anyway, yeah. My ex-wife, well, hopefully ex-wife. I mean, she was into Louis Vuitton, and like, oh, we got the handbag. Seriously. She's still got the crunchy stuff, like, you know, and the box and about 8 handbags. She saves up to buy handbags. I mean, what the hell is that?
That's sorry,
you know, everybody has an interest. She has an interest in handbags, but they're like 1,500 quid.
Clive, that is the kind of woman that I can do without. I think I'd rather be single. I mean, that sounds like a very expensive woman.
You know,
yeah.
Like, why? You know, you can probably get a knockoff Chinese one for 15 quid, and it probably just look like the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. John Mitt says Ian Blank made a fortune out of writing about 5 kids. You can do the same with 5 Scousers. The actual book, this book here. I wasn't even thinking about Ian Blank. The reason I called it that is because that's what I thought of. But yeah, good idea, mate. Anyway, Hard Tulip. What are you? Hard Tulip. What are you on? What's your game, Hard Tulip? What are you biting there?
I think it's a bit of a fucking knob end.
David, come if you can work out some kind of thing where I can come on as a guest, I will do it next week. Yeah, David Coleman, I'd like to have you as a guest. I mean, Jesus, you've sent me, you know, explicit pictures of your Cuban girlfriend and
David Coleman's an absolute legend. Like,
yeah.
He's Toronto, isn't
he? Yeah, absolutely. David Coleman also does videos. I've got it on you know, on Messenger. So David Coleman, you know, if you've got a camera or whatever, you know, that you can use, I'll send you the link and you can come on and the link and you can come on and tell us all about it. Yeah, absolutely. And also, by the way, for anyone who wants to come on here on StreamYard, remember you don't have to show your face. By the way, you don't have to show it. You can also just
Can I say something?
Go on, yeah.
If we're in the UK or you're on WhatsApp, you need to be on WhatsApp.
I'm not. Yeah.
07494 714 857. That is Ed's phone number.
That's not my phone number, is it?
It is. Yeah. That's what I'm calling it on. Yeah. So.
I told you on this phone that you're phoning me on is a very, very old phone, and it's pretty useless, to be honest with you. Yeah.
What's your new one? What's your new one, then?
The new one. I don't use the new one simply because the new phone that's got all the personal details on it. Kipak says Bangkok 112 did that and got banned from places and a bad name for themselves. Don't do the spy. No, I'm not doing the spy cam because it's all being done anyway. I'm not really doing any of that. Yeah, Ian Bound says it's not all about the destination for me, but also about the journey. I think you feel different about that notion now, Ed. Yeah, I mean, I've done all my travel. I'm glad that I've done all my travel. Now I want to go abroad and settle abroad. Really, you know what I mean?
Little Ed wants to spread his wings.
Yeah, GHB says Phuket's so much better than Pattaya, much more to do. Okay, well, I wouldn't mind another visit to Phuket. Yeah, Steve O. Smith, you will have to commit to 6 months minimum contract, usually to get a good deal on a condo in Thailand. Month by month is usually a lot more, something to bear in mind. Well, that's interesting. That's it. Interest. You see, the thing is, if I was staying for 6 months in Thailand on a 6 month contract, well, 180 days is close enough to 6 months anyway, isn't it? You know, you can always leave a few days early, you know, to get away from anything you want to get away from. Let's see now.
Little Ed's passport then as well.
Yeah, David Comer says, Eddie, do you think I should try and put a few YouTube videos out of all the material I have from Havana? Not all the material, David, because they probably banned, you know, that picture. But yeah, David's very presentable. I've seen David's videos. He talks to the camera. David's very, very presentable. Yeah. So, you know, by all means, mate, you know, give it a shot. You've nothing to lose.
David needs to come on your channel and prove the facts. That's what he needs to do. Come on, David.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, hopefully he'll come. Yeah, RTO says, Ed, what was it like working at Heathrow Airport runway? Big. I think you said a plane was landing. I've worked on many years ago, mate. Many years ago. Yours Travels is there. Say hello to Yours Travels. Hello, gang. I made a live. We're up at 4:42 for sunrise tour of Maya Bay. Hope everyone's well. Jesus, Yours Travels is having a wonderful time. He's at Maya Bay around the Phuket area, Krabi and all of that kind of.
You're about 30 minutes behind the chat as well.
Am I really? Am I? Oh,
yeah,
okay. Apologies for that. But anyway, nice to hear from you there. Anyway, yours. Okay, Mister is here. Nice to hear from you, mate. Let's see. Yeah, just Kia bound. I'm going to Brazil all of January. Can't stay in the West for winter. Oh, good for you, mate. Anyway, all right, I'll skip to the chat anyway, seeing as I'm miles behind. Yeah, Hard Tulip. Argentina and Holland both have new Trumpy-style leaders. I think Jimmy Page is the new Dutch leader. He bloody looks like him. Paul Oskin, send all the migrants to the Falkland Islands. Problem solved. I've got a better idea.
Give them some guns for the Argentinians, probably for next year.
Yeah, I've got a better idea. Instead of the Channel Tunnel, why don't we build a tunnel to the Falklands? I mean, they're British as well, aren't they? Oh, there's an idea for you.
It's bloody cold there, man. You don't want to be going to the Falkland Islands. It's cold. It's colder than here. They got penguins.
Yeah. John Mitch says, "What's your Facebook page?" It's my own bland and boring name of Edward Sweeney. That's what it is. That's my Facebook page.
Edward Sweeney is a legend.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's going to. Yours Travels is coming up with some interesting stuff. I'm sorry if I've missed it. I'm miles behind on the chat. Yours Travels, Thailand is still cheap as ever. Does anyone else want to come on anyway? Anyway, Clive, I'll just put this phone down. Anyway, somebody else might just want want to make a phone call anyway.
Please get rid of me, Ed.
Okay.
Come on, 'cause I'm a boring bastard anyway.
No, you're always welcome, and you've always got interesting stuff to talk about. Anyway, that's Clive.
When are you going to start again? You got your flight book now.
Yeah, oh yeah, in the new year. It's not long. The new year, not long at all. Not long at all.
January sometime.
Absolutely, yeah. Anyway, nice to hear from you, Clive. Have a good weekend, anyway.
Have a good weekend.
All the best, anyway. All the best. So anyway, I'll just put this. Yours Travels is on there. I'll put this phone number on the screen for the moment. That's my phone. If anyone wants to phone that number and come on and talk and say a few words or whatever. Oh, I'll put it over there anyway for the moment anyway. Well, Clive got through anyway. I'll just read the yeah, Yours Travels. His Thailand is as cheap as ever. £15 for 3-star, 25 to 30 for 5-star. Yep, sounds bloody good. That sounds fantastic. David R. But back to the weight loss. David R. had a good time in Thailand recently. He did brilliantly with the losing weight, and then he put a few pounds on. But good for him anyway. Mark Hughes, flying with Eva. Now they're a good airline. Booked via Travel Junction. They ask you to reconfirm 72 hours before travel. Does that mean that you can tell me your flight is no longer available at that point? Well, I've flown with Eva many, many times, and I've never come across that. So I don't really know. I've never really had that issue with them, to be honest with you. I never had. I don't know. I don't quote me on that one. There's no way that I can tell you that, you don't have to do that. There's no way I can advise on that one. So you've got to go with the flow. But if they've said that you must reconfirm, but I'm also saying that I've never come across that personally. Mike Richardson, I think high season will be busy. A friend tried to book the hotel I was staying at and was told it was sold out. Okay, fair enough. Yours Travels. I'm back out to Pattaya again, 14th of December for a week, and then back to Krabi. Pattaya already getting busy. See, there you go. Yours tells a different story than a lot of other people. Yeah, I mean, Pattaya's getting busy. Yeah, good for you anyway, mate. Good for you. Sounds like he's having a whale of a time. Telecom. It is colder, 27 degrees now. That good for you, mate. Now I'm looking at David Coleman's comments, and I'm reading this. Telecom says it's colder in Minnesota, 27 degrees now. That sounds cold. I'm sure it's a lovely place, though. Mountain Goat, no plans for Myanmar. No plans for Myanmar. Yeah, Tom. There was a jockey who broke his back and ended up in a wheelchair. He moved to Pattaya and got on fine in his wheelchair. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me just see. Paul Hoskin, will you say no to a drink on the plane going to Thailand? No, I've thought about that. By the time I get that flight, I will be a total of 9 months off the booze by then. I'm almost 8 months off the booze now. So I don't know. I mean, you've got to be realistic. I'll think about it very, very carefully, to be honest with you. I'll think about it very, very carefully. I don't know yet. Yours Travels. I have actually been to Pattaya lately, and it's pretty busy now. End of argument. Absolutely. Good for you. Fizak, nice background. Looks like you're sitting in a fish tank. Really? Really? That's actually, believe it or not, that's the island of Koh Larn. That's a bar there, a live band bar in Koh Larn. David Coleman. I'm sorry, but I watched all the videos of the Philippines. It looks so dirty. I could never go there. People piss all over the street. And there's dogs. I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest with you, personally. Yeah, Johnny Jones. Johnny Jones, your financial situation is your business, nothing to do with anyone but yourself. Absolutely, absolutely. What is it? Yeah, let's see. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, telecom. This AI thing is getting a bit too much. It's not foolproof and is prone to errors and incorrect or incomplete. Consider the source of any AI results. I worry about AGI. Yeah. I mean, I'm watching videos. Apparently, it's all over the place. But I think so. I think the likes of YouTube are clamping down on it because some people are getting the idea they can make easy videos with AI and post them on YouTube. I think they're clamping down on that sort of thing now. Anyway, I don't think somehow I don't think I'm going to be really doing a great deal with that. Rich Frey, 10 years ago, I read the headline that said the party was over in Thailand, meaning the days of having a good time in Thailand was over. Well, that was rubbish because you can still have a damn good time in Thailand. I've been reading for about 10 years that the red light district in Amsterdam is going to be no more. I mean, apparently it's still growing strong. Okay, so anyway, just going to see anything else that we can natter on about. Let's see. Okay. So anyway, we've had a little natter. It's been on for about 1.5 hours now. Anyway, so I'll be doing a live stream. You know, maybe on a Friday night. Just if we want to talk about, and if there's nothing to talk about, at least we can come together and talk about a few things. Anyway, it looks like nobody's going to come on there anyway. So that's the phone number. Let's see. Telecom. I want the girl on the cover of Eddie's Boot to give me a soapy massage. There you go. I'll put it up on the screen once again. I need to advertise this with Amazon UK as opposed to Amazon.com, which is more, American-based, I think, really. But there's been some good reviews of the book anyway, and it's on Amazon anyway. Let me see now. Okay. I'll read out a few more. I'll try and get up to date with the chat. Let's see. John Mitch, I sent you a picture on Messenger of my travels in Colombia. Really? Did I get that? That's David Coleman, that is. That's David Coleman. Okay. Let's see. Hard Hugh, Ed, have you ever been scuba diving in Thailand or Southeast Asia? Well, to be honest with you, I have done scuba diving. I've done it I done it off the South Coast, but it was all the wet stuff, all those skins that you'd have to. I didn't like all that stuff that you put on. But I wouldn't mind having a good. It might be a time to actually investigate something like that, simply because scuba diving doesn't go well with beer and alcohol. Well, now I can control the beer. I might be able to do something like that. You never know. You never know. Joe Corral, nice to hear from you. Yeah, Joe Corral AI. Eddie, how do you get an extension to the 1 month tourist fees they allow now? Anyone else? Only been a few times. You want to stay 2 months? Well, you can if you're in there, you can go to an immigration office in Thailand. I went to the one in Jomtien, which wasn't very pleasant, but they will give you a 1 month extension for about, I think it's 1,900 baht. Or you can go to an agent and they'll do it all for you. They'll give you a further extension. A good agent, like there's one on Soy Bacau called Cambodia Agent. They're really good. They help me out. So it's quite easy, really. But go to the immigration office. Yeah. Telecom, I want to come. Okay, well, absolutely welcome to come to Thailand. Anyway, I'll meet you in Thailand anytime. I mean, if you've never been to Thailand, you'd love it there, Mark. Definitely. Let's see. Joe, do I ask immigration at the airport when I get there? What do we do, guys? Oh, you're talking about the Philippines now, not Thailand. Okay. Anyway, I'll just skip through this chat anyway. He's talking about the Philippines, so I'm not really up to date with any of that. Yeah, Tom, Brian Jacks has apartments in Pattaya. The jockey actually lives in one. Oh, really? So there's a connection there. I mean, I know that John Mitch is staying in Brian Jacks' apartments. I know, yeah, you know, so that's interesting. Why do I feel? I'd love to be sitting in Nana, scratching my bollocks in night and day bar. Well, you're a dirty bastard, aren't you? You dirty bastard. Let's see. For Zach, sorry, I was watching you on my phone while doing my 5-mile walk in home now, so I can see background. But okay, anyway, we've had a fair bit of this. So anyone want to talk about anything else? I've been on here for 1.5 hours now. It's I mean, right now, one thing about the streams, if more people, if David Coleman or anyone wants to come on, I should really use StreamYards a bit more. But I think some people are a bit camera shy when it comes to it. But don't forget, with StreamYards, you don't have to show your face. You can always just come on voice only. So if you send me a message on Facebook, then you're welcome to come on StreamYards. We'll start doing a little bit of that. Kiki and Jasmine, bedtime for me. Early start tomorrow. 12 hours on the computer tomorrow. Okay, good for you. Nice to hear from you. Anyway, Kiki. Hope all's well. The funds, get a visa at your local embassy before you go to Thailand. You see, this is it. This is what I don't like at your local embassy. My local embassy is in London. I don't live in London. You know, I don't like the idea. You know about that. I know you can get it online and all of that, but it's quite easy enough to get a visa when you get out there. Okay, so anyway, we've waffled. Okay, we've waffled on a little bit. We've waffled on. Yeah, Paul C. I send my passport to Cyber Cow Agency every 3 months for update on retirement for 1,000 a time. Now that's fair enough, isn't it? That's fair enough. Anyway, yeah, Cats and Good Coffee says, Steady Eddie travels, Eddie. How do you meet ladies in Cambodia? Does Thai friendly work over there? I don't know, because whenever I've met ladies in the past in Cambodia, it's always been in the bars. That's how I've always met them. But now with bar fines and all this kind of stuff being really expensive, you know, it's time to start investigating things like that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now. Anyway, we've had a little chat on a Friday night. Okay, so listen, there's an awful lot of people heading out to Thailand. Some people have just come back. I've got about about 6 weeks to go before I'm getting the hell out of it. I can't wait. This is November. This is cold. It's depressing it, but I'll still do these live streams every Friday night, maybe another live stream as well. We'll see what happens anyway. But listen, guys, thanks for coming along tonight, and I hope all's well. And we'll stay together. This stream is all about coming together and sharing a few ideas anyway. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Cheers. Thank you.